Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***, so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. GM, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. Welcome, one and all, to the GM show. The crypto and NFT morning news show, of course. The du jour, the crypto and morning news show du jour. I'm just gonna quickly Du jour.
Du jour, yes.
Sounds
the-
like
the
we're a
chef's
fancy
kiss.
show.
It's the chef's kiss of NFT and crypto shows. I'm not sure if you knew that, but there we go. I just
I do
posted
now.
it in the Discord. Now everybody is notified. Please like and subscribe to the show if you have not already. And let's get right into things, shall we? We got the techno strip club music in the background, so I think it's time to get into the show. Before we do, check out gmtv.lol. It is the place to be for everything GMTV related. You can get news headlines here, and you can also see the latest GM show episodes. You can also check out our NFT here. This NFT has many delicious benefits for holders,
So
including
tasty.
yes, access to the kimono indicator that we use every morning here on the show. Holder-only streams, holder-only Discord channels, store discount, and you can burn your NFT to sponsor the show. And when you sponsor the show, you get to sponsor an episode. You get your link permanently in the description of every episode, and you also become a permanent treasure in the credits at the end of the show. A treasure. A GMTV treasure.
A treasured item. is what
Yes,
you
you become a treasured item.
Yes.
You can tokenize yourself, friends.
That's right. You can live,
on the blockchain.
forever
Yeah, on the blockchain. You
by
can live forever on
sponsoring the show.
blockchain.
Yeah.
Yes,
if
exactly.
you feel,
I
if you
see-
stay awake at night wondering what's the meaning of life and what are you gonna do for this world, what's your legacy, it's right here, man. Just get yourself a GM bot and
Wow,
burn it.
That's the best fucking pitch I've heard so far.
I mean,
GM
what are
bots.
you doing with your life if you're not doing something cool like that?
Yes. And thank you, everybody. I see people are in the chat. I see Dickenza's there. I see Dolph. Welcome back, everybody. Yes, Mr. Take Profits is that cartel interview guy on CNN.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but all right.
Yes, I agree. He seems like he would be down interviewing cartels, but here he is, just talking shit about Web3 cartels.
Is that what the CNN guy does?
Probably something
I have no idea.
like a milder version of what we do.
I don't watch cable news, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I'm too good for cable news. I just get my news from meme lords on Twitter.
I just get it from you here
Oh, great. On the GM show.
on the gym show.
On the
This is all the
GM
news
show.
I need.
Yeah, it really is. It's overload. Speaking of news, Alameda wallets have become active days after SBF posts bail. Community mulls foul play. We've also got this headline here about the same thing. Alameda linked addresses begin swapping ETH and ERC20 tokens for Bitcoin. I heard they were selling Solana, Aptos, lots of activity just going on. I see lots of sleuths chatting about the various activity. Here's another one. Alameda started dumping tokens again just days after SBF arrived home. Sol, LDO, Aptos are amongst the most affected, dropping 10% in a matter of hours. So that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Send it all to
Fantastic.
zero.
So, I wonder, is this liquidations going on, like liquidators liquidating things, or is this SBF just selling his little hidden crumbs? I don't know. I don't know. To be determined. And it looks like a lot of these funds are being swapped in the end to Bitcoin. So,
yeah, I mean, I would
it to Bitcoin.
I think we could totally suggest and confirm foul play. I mean, why not?
So you're saying we've confirmed it's SBF.
Well,
breaking
I don't know if it's
I'm
SBF,
just
but at
talking
least
fact checkers. I just
the
talked to
peeps
fact checkers
within the circle, the Alameda circle, because it's like, we still haven't really heard much from. I mean, given they're probably smart, listening to their lawyers saying don't say anything, don't go out there and be in public like Sam was, but we haven't heard from a lot of people really from FTX, and I think it could be a lot of different people that are moving money around.
Interesting. I like the take profits angle. It could be lots of people.
And what cartels are they paying off, right? For for several different services.
Are they paying off? Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which financial cartel? How many times? It's going to be a drinking game. Cartel drinking game. Every time we say cartel, drink a shot or drink some coffee. FTX is in New York. When are you two flying out to investigate? Kenza, this on this show we do not fly out to do. We don't do puff fly out pieces on the show where we go to a fancy hotel and get a massage and pretend.
Hey,
that
wait
we're
a second,
flying
Freeman.
down.
Wait a second. Don't say that. I mean, what if we did like a fundraising thing, like what's his name did, and he raised like $10K to go out to the Bahamas.
Who did?
The machete guy.
Oh, the machete guy. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
what's it? I can't remember his name. I have a brain fart. Help me out, guys. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Also,
You know who I'm talking about. Who
you know,
screams at the camera all the time.
Exactly. Yeah. The Nifty
Yeah, he's a
Alpha
drill
guys
sergeant.
also went down there, and they said it cost them about $10K.
Yeah,
and
he
they
raised
said that's
$10K,
one day.
and he took his whole family.
Wouldn't it be awesome though
For
if
like
we
a-
didn't even have to raise $10K, and if somehow we just made as much as Nifty?
Yeah,
Alpha?
Dekenda's Gabriel. That's right. It's
Gabriel Haynes, yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, he did it. He raised $10K. He also has I think 40,000 more followers than we do. But
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the key. I think that's why
that's the
Nifty
key.
Alpha also makes $10K a day. I think
Oh
that's
my
also
God,
the same,
a
part of
day?
the same reason. Yeah.
Dude, why don't we just need to get bots or something, just something to fluff the numbers. Let's just cheat, lie, do it, kick and scream, claw our way at this. This is
Everybody on Twitter does. Yeah.
we need to go to New York.
Twitter. We need to go to New York. I want to stay in a fancy hotel and get a massage and tell everybody we're trash.
I don't want to get a massage. I don't like people touching me, but I just, I'd like to, go hang out. And no, not hang out, but find the execs of FTX and bring them down.
Shop somewhere. I know it.
Exactly. We just hang out at the coffee shop and wait for
Caroline to show up.
Yeah, Caroline. Yeah.
And start harassing her in public. Oh, this sounds good. FTX customers have filed a class action lawsuit to get priority reparations. So, of course, FTX customers don't want to be getting the short end of the stick, right? Which they probably will. It's just kind of the way this works. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
That's why they filed a lawsuit, because they know that's how this works. Sam Bankman-Fried borrowed from Alameda to buy those Robinhood shares, it looks like. So, sounds like
Jeez.
He borrowed hundreds of millions of dollars from Alameda
So
Research to
funny.
purchase his stake in Robinhood, according to court documents. It sounds like he
So crazy, man.
he and Gary Wang borrowed 546 million from Alameda via promissory notes. It's like Dumb and Dumber, man. With the here's an IOU. This is a promissory note.
Yeah, I'm borrowing it. I'm gonna just throw it into another, it's a stock. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This company,
Don't we have,
Robinhood's
like-
gonna be great. It's gonna be a great investment. You're gonna totally make all your money back.
And don't we have like $8 billion that random people have just wired us to Alameda that we could just, dip into a little bit?
Right?
Yeah. So, more just details. I'm sure, it's going to be always just little details that are just more face palms coming out of this whole story.
Can I just borrow money to buy stuff like that? Can I just borrow
Well,
money
first
from
you have
someone?
to convince people to give you money. Because really, they
Well,
were just borrowing money. They
I have
convinced
this-
people to give them.
There's a great app I'd like to invest in. That if you just gave me money, I'd invest in it, and it would. it's a car company.
Yes.
Its name is Tesla. Have you heard of it? It's gonna be
yeah,
great.
I heard Tesla's down like 24% or something.
It's bad.
So
It's a great.
That's a
We're
good
buying the dip, guys. Come on. If you give
Tesla
me
and
money, I'll
Solana.
take your money and I'll put it into that. And when
you're
it
also
goes,
gonna put it in Solana, right?
when 100x's, we'll all make our money. It'll be great.
Dolph has a good point. Instead of going to New York, we could just go out to the third world and catch diarrhea for much cheaper.
We could.
I've
But
done
why?
I've done that. It's good fun. Good fun. Okay, so we've got people. I've seen people just fudding about Michael Saylor, talking about, there's people who are gonna try to liquidate him. Here's this whale chart, who isn't necessarily always accurate. I've started to notice some of this guy's stuff just falls apart. But anyway, he said this yesterday. Saylor's in talks with lawyers to liquidate in the form of a buyback up to 182,000 Bitcoin in market value. OTC negotiations are already ongoing. But then I see today, Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy adds another 2,500 Bitcoin
Saw that.
for nearly $45 million. And it sounds like the company also sold a small amount of Bitcoin for the first time, which is weird. So, what is it? What are they doing over there? Is the real question. So they bought.
They're buying the dip.
It sounds like and then they sold. So they bought 2,395 Bitcoin. Then they sold 704 Bitcoin. On the premise that the loss will offset previous capital gains. And then on December 24th, the company acquired an additional 810 Bitcoin, bringing its total holdings up to 135,000 Bitcoin, 2.2 billion at current price. Interesting. Yeah, and apparently that's the first time they've sold Bitcoin since 2022. So, very interesting. So they added a net 2,501 Bitcoin overall.
That is interesting.
Lots of complex math going on there. For that new operation.
Yeah, I mean,
They're doing math. They're doing math.
that's incredible. I'm just like,
Like, what's-
how the hell did you just have 25? Oh yeah, here we have 45. Was it 25? 45 million?
It ended up being let's see. Let me go
Worth?
back. 45 million. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, dude. Pretty
Like, where did he?
epic, huh?
Where does he find this money? Where
Well,
are people
he's
just
got a
giving it to him?
couch, Probably in the cushion somewhere.
He's gonna. How just like.
Haven't you ever looked in your couch cushions? I have no idea, dude. I don't know. Rich people just seem to just have money just like tucked
And
in
yeah, to
pockets
Kansas, that's what I
everywhere.
was thinking. Is like it sounds like he's selling the Bitcoin so that maybe he doesn't have to pay taxes, right? It's like an X
Some
amount of
tax
loss.
loss harvesting thing.
Yeah, and so I
Okay,
wonder
I like that theory.
if it's something like
like
that.
this
Yeah.
theory.
Well, yeah, because it's it's happening here at the end of the year.
Offset
It's
capital
like,
gains. Okay, right. Right. Okay. That makes sense.
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Mango markets. I think we covered this. I want to say a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to remember when this one happened, but I remember the name Mango Market. They have caught the exploiter that drained $110 million from the DeFi platform Mango Markets, and he was arrested in Puerto Rico on Monday. I mean, I almost never hear of these guys getting arrested. This is like maybe one of the first time I've heard of one of these guys getting
Right.
arrested. So it sounds like I wonder why this guy got caught and all these other ones haven't. But the self-described game theorist admitted his role in draining Mango Market's treasury shortly after the incident in mid-October. Okay, so he admitted it. So shortly afterwards, he just said, "I did it." Nice. Maybe that's why he got caught, because he apparently admitted to it. But he may be now the first U.S. resident to
Rule
face
number one
charges.
of committing a crime: don't talk
brag
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's U.S. first U.S. Resident to face charges for his role in manipulating a DeFi trading platform. Commodities fraud, commodities manipulation are the charges he's facing, and the punishment ranges from fines to prison time. So that's interesting news. I just, it's like, wow, somebody got arrested. That's crazy. I didn't know. I didn't know
That
anyone
doesn't
in the
happen, does it?
government gave a shit about what was going on those DeFi platforms, but it looks like maybe they do. Check this tweet out. This tweet, Dickens has actually shared this in the Discord over the weekend. This is a bunch of 2022 crypto Twitter things that just happened, on crypto Twitter. There's even some in here that I think they've missed. So we're going to still do our own little recap here this week. I'm still accumulating, but there's definitely some funny memories in here. I mean, remember this one? The rapper that got arrested for being part of that giant hack ring.
Yes. Yes.
People with their Luna tattoos, of course. I don't know why there's green X's through these people. But just good times. There's so many funny things. The Randy Zuckerberg video that really destroyed everything. Lots of good times in 2022 for sure. We'll be deploying more capital, steady lads. Such a classic now.
It's been a
lots of classics here.
crazy year.
It's been a
that's for
crazy
sure.
year. I mean, God, so much has happened this year. It really is totally nuts. Just even in this little small space. So that's some funny stuff to look back on there. Let's go do the charts, shall we?
Charts.
Mr. Take Profits. I see your screen up, but no charts. There we go. And now we got charts.
You didn't want me to promo my tables? You want me to say, "Hey, check out my tables"? You didn't want me. You didn't want me to do a shout out?
Well, do they have NFTs?
Soon, I think soon actually. All right, ETH, guys. I was gonna start off in ETH because it actually didn't look nearly as bad as Sol. All right. I made a little tweet. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me at Twitter. But it's at Mr. Take Profits. But it's basically it's done for. This sucker is dying, and it's gonna die. We talked about it yesterday. How we could definitely expect it to be coming probably to the volume low here, where it wicked down before. Maybe we get a bounce. Maybe it just kind of chuds down there. What I could really see is something like this, right? Price comes down, it then starts challenging this level as resistance, and then we get that leg down. And I mean, really, if you're looking at it, right? Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's pull this sucker. We pulled this back pretty good, right? Here's our June lows. We're treating June lows as resistance. So really, I mean, to be honest, it's really just when's the next leg down? When's the next leg down? And we've been over this before on where we think that leg down would probably go to, and that's to 12K. And next week is big news week. We got CPI reports and stuff like that. But, what I could maybe see happening is maybe market makers want to take this leg down sooner before CPI report comes out, right? And then when that comes out, bring it back up, treating this as resistance, right? So I don't know, guys. This is all bullshit. Yeah, Dolph BTC to $3. I don't know about 3, but 3,000.
Wow, $3. Wow. Wow. Mr. Take Profits has gotten into you. I can tell. He's running. Mr. Take Profits' vibe has overtaken the crowd. I can smell it in the air. It smells like meatballs.
It smells like meatballs in here. Yeah, it's it's not
350.
Best I could do is 350. GMT down 6%. I mean, it's a pretty red day overall. Bitcoin recovered a little bit so far. It's crazy. It's like, you see the dollar coming down and the stocks, which is, a bit unusual. I mean, we're not seeing crazy movements. It's all kind of stuck at the same spot, but it's it just got me. I got a dump feeling. I just feel like it's gonna.
That's the burrito you ate this morning.
I had an egg sandwich. I didn't have a burrito. But I mean, we do have some good signs, I guess. Like, trying to find them here. Well, all right. So the kimono wave on the dollar. We have VWAP trending down. RSI looks fully extended. I could see a cool down for the dollar here, which would mean that stocks could be seeing an up hint. And here on the kimono, we could be printing a oversold signal. So maybe we get another challenge up to this level of support / resistance, or we break that and challenge this trend again. This trend is just continuing to be a stickler for the stocks here, and we really, if you're going to start saying that we've seen the bottom, you've got to start seeing some bullish patterns, and there are zero to really be seen here. So until we start seeing those bullish patterns of stocks coming up, breaking this trend level, testing it, getting rejected from it, right, getting higher highs. Until we see that, we're stuck in this downtrend, and so I would be saying, look, if you bought those dips, well, your profits already wiped out. But if you're still buying dips, I mean, I'm waiting for more dippage. I'm waiting for new dippage. Let's see. Near stands for nearly to zero. All right. Here we got near coming up. It challenging. It can't even challenge fucking resistance, or it can't even challenge resistance here. It's just getting stopped out.
Give us your bag. We'll fight it.
Give us your bag. I'll tell you how bad it is. Big red money flow wave. We have VWAP cressing over. I mean, your only good vibes here. I mean, you have a bullish divergence that happened Saturday. So I haven't been paying attention in here. But yeah, hey, bullish div, right? We've had lower prices, but at the same time, momentum's going up. But it's looking like that you've had your pump. That's what it's honestly looking like. Now there is still time, right? We're on a daily time frame. Maybe this turns around, and like I would expect price to come up, challenge this level, maybe up here, this level of resistance, and by that time be in the zone of the 50 moving average, right? Market makers got to move the price back to the 50 moving average to get more investors involved, get them playing in the game. While the price gets this far extended from the moving average, it's gross. It's not looking good, and the Kimono wave right now would be saying, yo, you kind of miss the dip. This could just be a tiny leg before we get going down the lower lows, man. Yeah, looks like dog turd. So
Sweet.
sorry for the near peeps.
Sweet.
Doesn't look good. Yeah, any other bags we should we should look at?
Wow. Well, that hurts. Well, did you already do my soul bag? Maybe I was busy
I did look
fiddling.
at Soul. Yeah, this
Okay,
is
you
what
don't
I
need
kind
to
of
do it
started off
again.
with.
Yeah, just don't do it again. Just don't do it again.
It's going down to 750, and we'll see if
sold
it
it
gets
all.
a tiny bounce there. But like what I was saying, I would expect it to actually maybe break down below the volume low, and then start treating that as resistance, and then go down to more lows. Basically, we're looking for the next leg down. Okay, that's all it is. Is we're on our way. Potentially, we're on our way, or just for the next leg down.
Right.
So, for lower
Yeah.
lows and lower lows and lower lows.
Yep. I sold all my soul anyway, but I just wanted to hear you FUD it.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul is on the extinction list. The near chart looks really bad. I mean, the thing is that I say, when I say extinction, I don't mean maybe, they're not going to maybe disappear. It's just that they're never going to see all-time highs again is what I'm saying, right? When I say extinction. So in Soul, like a lot of these kind of shit tokens, may not see. Bitcoin looks like the same kind of chart pattern too, right? It's like treating the June lows as resistance, which basically qualifies as my maybe done list. But Bitcoin's a bit different. It's the granddad. It's the number one.
What you want to call it? The grandpap.
There ain't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I could see Bitcoin turning around, whereas all these other shit tokens, just won't be able to make it.
Yeah.
Won't be able to make it. I wonder how Doge is doing. I haven't checked Doge in a minute.
Check it out.
And hey, it's still holding support still. Whoops. Holding support still. Holding support still. I mean, dip down, pops right back up. So if it holds this, that's some really that's dope. That's awesome. But this doesn't look good. To me, it looks weak. It doesn't look like it's going to hold. It's challenged it 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like one of those levels that's like, how many times will this level be challenged and hold, right? Because the more times the level gets challenged, the weaker it gets, right? Because basically you've had a bunch of people that bought around this area, and essentially it's like, how many times can it get to this level?
Right.
And there's just not any more buyers, right? The buyers are tapped out. They can't be holding this level anymore, and it's gonna be breaking down.
Yeah.
So as soon as, when the money dries out, when there's not enough buyers to be going in, and it's like, why, you got to ask yourself, like, why would anyone be going into any crypto right now in the first place? Everyone's holding on to cash. Everyone's scared of recession, blah, blah, blah. So it's money's not coming into crypto. So so when you see these levels being challenged, you got to just use some logic here and be like, how many times are people going to keep buying at this level, buying the dips, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's holding the support, but I'd much rather it have held this level of support instead of treating it as resistance. So, yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
Bev.
Yeah, it's looking.
Yeah.
Matic is holding on. I want to move this back. Let's move this back.
Maddox holding that range.
Let's go back in history with Matic. Now I'm using this is the Bybit charts, so it's not as detailed as like Binance is, right? So keep that in mind. But Matic is at it's at a crucial level of support, and just like what I was just saying before, how many times can this level of support be tested? Now, if Matic dumps and it goes down to its volume range low, is Frank gonna be like, "Oh, we're getting the fuck off of this. This is ridiculous. We're done. We're done." Is that what Frank's gonna fucking do? Is he just gonna fucking bail because his numbers go down, because his bags go down?
There will be nowhere else to go, though, because I think if Matic
there
goes
will
down,
be
that would
where else
mean
do
the
you
rest
go?
of the market's going down.
AVAX. You go to AVAX.
Well, let's look at AVAX.
I'm just fucking, man. Yeah, let's look at AVAX.
I mean, Matic looks better than AVAX.
It does. AVAX is looking pretty poopy.
I would say Matic is one of the only things.
You do know I was just kidding. I was just funning.
I know.
Like, I'm not serious.
No, I know, but I'm just comparing the chains. Just
no, yeah, AVAX looks pretty bad. You really wanted it to hold this level, and it's treating it as resistance. All these tokens, it's all going to lower lows. So Ape 360. I mean, not good. Underneath the 50 moving average. To me, Ape just looks like a typical test the 50 moving average, pull away, test, pull away, test, pull away, etc., etc. Because that's exactly what's been happening here.
Frank is going. DGods are going to Ethereum, so he is going.
Oh
to
yes,
Ethereum.
yes.
Yeah.
DGods going to
DGods
Ethereum.
are going to Ethereum. Utes are going to Matic. So, yeah, that's like why it's like, yeah, where else is homeboy gonna go? He's reached the last haven, right?
I know. It's just I'm just throwing a tantrum like Frank would, right? Because he would be like, "Oh my gosh, is there no chain to go to that's not pumping?" Like, I want to go to the chain that's gonna be number go up.
What about Ape? Maybe he can go to Ape. Maybe he can be on the Ape chain.
I mean, didn't he say that like Utes is gonna be like the greatest community, like the greatest minds in Solana network and everything, all in it and everything?
Yeah, if you really go back,
I'm just so tired.
You dug
of
up
that guy,
all
dude.
the Frank spaces. You'd have to listen to so much.
So
Frank,
tired of
though.
the Utes and the DGods and the Franks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to hear too much about them, maybe as much, because now they'll just be another NFT on the ETH and Polygon blockchain, right? We'll hear about them as much as we hear about pudgy penguins.
Yeah, and
CryptoPunks. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to show Cardano, dude, real quick. It's fucking.
They're not the new. They're not the hot new young.
He could go to Cardano.
Hotness. Yeah, I know.
It's always
People
been going down, so it's kind of like.
Maybe DGods 3 will be on Cardano.
Yeah. There you go.
DGods 3 on Cardano, baby.
Yeah, it just looks like Cardano's ready to go in its next leg down.
Yep. Say all the keywords.
We're really trying to create the best storytelling community that we can in the, and we just think that the Matic and Ethereum ecosystems are better set up for that. We're really still bullish on Solana, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Is that the charts?
That's the charts.
Are we charted out? Okay, cool. Well,
I'm charted
let's
out.
hit the mish. We're going to hit the intermission, and when we get back, we will look at the top charts for NFTs and stuff. So be right back.
All right, CJ, go see what Santa brought you.
Christmas, CJ.
See what he brought you. What'd you get? What's this?
It's cold.
Oh.
You've been naughty. No,
Is
I
this
won't break.
funny?
You know what? No.
Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Oh! Almost. Oh.
Hello, it's Freeman from GMTV. Don't get hacked like I did. Get yourself a Ledger wallet at gmtv.lol/ledger.
You're the Jim Cramer of crypto now.
Freeman, no one can hear you if you're trying to talk, man. I don't know. I see your mouth.
What do you
moving,
mean?
But I don't hear anything.
Oh.
So you muted yourself.
What the heck?
So anyway, just do sign language, bro. Was that? What was that?
Hello.
So
no one can hear me.
Since here.
Wow.
I was pretty optimistic for it.
I'm a pimp on a
pretty
blimp.
optimistic, and Freeman's gone. Fine, I'll do this on my own.
Bing bong.
Thank you for watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. Please like and subscribe to the show. Dolph says he has evidence that proves Take Profits could hear me that entire time. I remember Dolph was saying that Mr. Take Profits was flexing his troll skills on me.
You have no evidence, and
solid troll. We'll never know. If it was brilliant. It was the best so far on the show. If it was. I'll get him back though. It will be on Matt Taibbi's Twitter feed. Oh, great. Zach XBT is going to do a thread.
Be great. That'd be sweet.
Great.
I'd be honored.
I bet you would. Let's take a look here at the top of the NFT charts.
Check it.
Check it. We got Bored Ape Yacht Club still.
It's the same. It's the same.
It really is not a whole lot happening this week, guys. But you know, Bored Ape is still going up still. So number has been going up for them ever since the other side announcements, really, and the Jimmy, the monkey stuff.
The Jimmy trials.
Do we really have to try? I don't want to talk about that. But yeah, number has been going up. Pudgy Penguins getting some nice volume there. I don't know if there's anything real actually going on there. Like, was there an announcement? But there probably was that I think I missed. But they're definitely getting some volume for sure. Live Like a Cat up here. Sappy Seals also getting some nice volume. I mean, Sappy Seals, look at that. That price actually seems like it's gotten quite a bit higher. Let me go to the analytics just to refresh myself. But I remember when I was looking at Sappy Seals, I think the price was around 0.4. Let's take a look at the analytics. Let me change this to the last 30 days. If anyone from OpenSea ever sees this, maybe we'll clip it so that you see it and tag you. But I really want the all-time analytics back for projects. You gave it to us for a little while, and then you took it away. And I feel like a scorned lover because of it. So I won't stand for this 30 days crap from OpenSea. But my computer's slowly going to load the 30 days. Hopefully, you can see the floor price really has pumped in just the past day for the most part. Oh, and I think this page is frozen on me. That's fantastic.
Frozen.
This page froze. But you can see that, oh, now it's loading. It's reloading, guys. It's just sweet, sweet time. But you can see it looks like it pumped in the past day or two from just under 1 ETH up to 1.3. So there's something going on with those seals. I mean, there's always something going on with the seals.
Yeah, I'm like, what did they
never
do?
Stop having things going on. So yeah, I mean, it was at 0.6 a month ago, so it's doubled their floor price in the past month. So
Good job, Seals. Good job.
That is
I should have bought
crazy.
one at 0.4 when I was looking at
dude,
it.
I know, and Savvy Seals is one of those ones that I just, I don't know. I like the project. I do. It's one of those ones that
it's like a version of
I would
what
trade
D-Guys and
it.
Utes are doing.
I just wasn't a holder of it. You know what I mean? Like it was like one of those fun ones to trade. But
Yeah.
I never got the
for sure.
Never held it, and now I'm like, yeah, that would have been maybe one to hold one of them maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, the community over there is consistently strong, That's what they really have going for them. I know they're making a game and all that stuff, but so there's other stuff going on as well. But man, I think just even the community alone is really what's held Sappy Seals on the top of the charts for so long. Just really, and especially on Twitter. I mean, when you go and look at that, I forgot the name of it, but the app that tracks everybody's Twitter rankings, Sappy Seals is always pretty high up there. It's got a lot of people rocking the Seals as their PFPs. So, community building,
Community.
That's what they say. Texas said that he wants us to investigate why the Penguins are pumping so hard without any reason. Get to the bottom of this, as you usually do. The public deserves answers.
Same reason as
Dolph
the
says. The Seals.
Same reason as the Sappy Seals are pumping. Those projects go hand in hand. I feel like, right? Doesn't it seem like a very?
They're similar.
Yeah, it's like a peanut butter jelly kind of deal going on there. It's like they just go.
Yeah, they're similar.
Well, because both of those projects were just one of those ones that's just like fun to trade, and I'm not, because they weren't like they're pricey, but not like. Anyways, it was decent, and they always had volume. You know what I mean? There's always people in there coming in and entering the projects and stuff. So it's.
Yeah, I like Pudgy Penguins. I feel like I've always liked Sappy Seals a little more, but they are very similar. The art quality is also very similar. But Pudgy Penguins, this tweet, surpassing CloneX and Doodles in floor price. What is the Doodles floor price? It's got to be in the trash at this point.
Dude, yeah, Doodles is the one. Doodles is another one of those ones that they're not pumping right now with these guys.
They're building over there. They probably haven't tweeted again since
they're a
they
little
last
more
tweeted.
hoity-toity over at Doodles, aren't they?
Yeah, and they don't. The community's weird there, and there's not like the team doesn't seem to be around.
Community's weird there.
Yeah, because it's like, where's the team? Where are the people? Where are these people?
Where's the fancy CEO they got?
Yeah, where is all this? Let's see. What's the last time they tweeted? I wonder.
Yeah, Dickenses. Let's start Poofy Polar Bears. Can we do that,
Puffy
Freeman?
Polar Bears or Poofy?
Poofy Polar.
Ooh. Poofy Polar Bears. Pervy Pumpkins.
Pervy Pumpkins. Okay. All
like
right.
that. Oh, well, they did. Oh, the Genesis box. You'll be able to open your Genesis box in February finally. It's finally happening. You'll be able to open that box. And in Doodles 2, you'll be able to express yourselves with Genesis Edition wearables. Like, who gives a fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Who cares about
I don't know, man.
wearables or
Don't. You're asking that question.
I know.
In NFTs, and you just can't ask that question in
I know,
NFTs.
because they'll crush it, and I'll just be left here going, wow. Like I always am. Just saying,
Like,
wow.
yeah.
Jaw down at the floor. Another random pump that doesn't make any sense.
Is it whitewash? Is it wash trading? Whitewash? I mean, just wash trading. It's a white people washing trading.
Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go.
All these damn white people.
We're
wash
supposed
trading
to
all their
save,
money.
We're supposed to save the semiism for the holders only streams, bro. You're not supposed to let that out in these streams.
Whoa.
That's private streams, right?
Private
Gotcha.
streams, yes, exactly.
Gotcha.
Everybody just seems bullish about Pudgy Penguins, but I still cannot figure out what is going on. Everybody's just talking about how, they've got a bunch of volume and they're flipping projects. That's cool, but why?
Because it's washed. People are they're just...
Let me my last ditch effort here, let me go to the official account. That's probably the smart thing to do. See what they're saying. Okay. Sotheby's auctions. Yeah, that's old. Well, here's what you can expect in 2023, the year of the penguin. Physical products, digital experiences, short and long form content, scaled IP licensing, and preparation for the mass market. Does that mean like another Pudgy Penguins? Our goal is to invade the hearts of 500 million people. Let's do a 500 million collection. That's next. 500 million collection.
Why is that their goal?
I don't know. They want to touch their hearts? Is that what it said? Yeah, invade the hearts.
Don't.
What a cringy goal. I don't know. It's just...
Bro.
Today we begin building in public. We're going to build one of the world's biggest brands with Pudgy Penguins, and we're going to do it while leading the charge on transparency.
You can't just touch strangers like that, Pudgy Penguins.
I know. Some people don't
gotta
like
have
being
consent
touched by strangers.
You have
like
to have
Mr.
consent.
Take Profits. People.
People made that?
Yeah. 18 hours ago said Pudgy's pumping. He must have a bag. Just pump it harder, people. Pump your bag harder, buddy.
Huh.
Pump your bag harder.
That's cool. Hey, I'm glad to see some NFTs pumping. Of course, it's none of the ones I'm holding, but they are pumping and they, hey,
happy to
doing
see
better
you,
than
for sure.
crypto.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Doing better than all
other
these
than that,
shitcoins.
I see people are buying this Jimmy Yacht Club. I don't know what it is, but I saw that Chimpers announces that they're going to do a snapshot for dojo homes. So it looks like you're going to get a dojo home for your chimp. If you're a Chimpers holder. At long last, the payoff for holding your chimper is finally here. So, rejoice, Chimpers holders, you'll get your dojo. Here's the Jimmy Yacht Club. Oh, it's in pre-reveal. This looks like this is like a Jimmy the Monkey derivative, right? Is that what this is? Seems like a Jimmy the Monkey derivative.
Yeah, it's kind of exactly what I think they're trying to do there. And
Untold stories of our beloved monkey Jimmy. So yeah, it's a derivative lore. Someone wants to do just a Jimmy spin-off. Here we go. Great. Cool. Yuck. I mean, if this pumps, I'm just gonna...
And it sold out, didn't it? Was it free?
Probably. I don't know how many were originally but there's 7,477. And I don't know how much they originally were. Let's go to the website real quick. You asked, so now I have to pull up the website. Oh, it's not. It's a Git book. Yeah, collection was 7,777. It was a free mint plus 0.077. That's not a free mint. What the fuck is that? Is that for gas or what? I don't understand. What the fuck? That's not a free mint,
It's
bitch.
free, except for $2 or so.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Shut up with that shit. Hell no, dude. Hell no, choose your own adventure. How about I choose no adventure with that one? Okay, guys, well, that does it today. There's really not a whole lot going on. We're in quite a little holiday lull still, so, touch some more grass. Why not? Take advantage of all the grass touching. Exactly. How was your
Or not.
Christmas?
Get some of those-
Dickenza,
buy
we
the
talked
tops
about
of those
Christmas
pumps.
yesterday. We talked about Christmas yesterday, Dickenza.
Bah
You weren't here.
humbug.
You weren't here.
You didn't?
Bah,
Did we talk
humbug.
about crypto? Actually, one family member asked me a question about crypto. They said, "Is it a good time to buy?" I was like, "Wow, you're brave. You're brave to even ask that
That's
question."
funny.
But I
Um,
respect the question.
I did talk a little bit about it. I was just talking about how I talk shit about it on the podcast all the time. That's basically
Was
all I said.
yesterday not Christmas observed? Well, maybe it was for you, Kansas, but guess what? We were here building without you. It's okay. We give our producer an extra day off. You know, he already had a whole week. What's one extra day?
Are they watching? Are you talking about my fan? No, dude. See, the thing is that this podcast is about a topic that nobody I know in the real world cares two shits about. Nobody gives two shits about crypto. Nobody cares about NFTs. It is such a small fucking niche of people that care about this. Absolutely nobody in the real world I know cares about this. So no one I know in the real world watches this because no one cares.
We are so small.
We're so small.
We are so small. Yes, we are. We're a tight knit.
Yeah.
We're a tight knit crew.
No, I remember. Yeah, no, I remember. There's a friend of mine.
That's why we're
like,
safe,
They're like,
because
"Wait, could you just do a podcast about something that I care about?" And then I listen to it. It's just like,
Well,
sorry.
What do they care about? I'm not doing one about Britney Spears. I won't do a Britney Spears podcast.
Yeah.
No Britney Spears for me.
Story.
You need
Yeah,
new friends. It sounds like, buddy. You need some blockchain friends. That's what
they're
you
all
need.
here. They're all here.
Oh well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So your friends are watching then.
There you go.
Oh boy. Okay. Well.
See how that all turned around? That all turned around.
Yep. Big circle.
Happy ending.
Nice big circle. We just made it into a big, nice circle.
Yeah.
Big, beautiful circle.
All right.
Okay, guys. Well,
Cool.
Thanks for joining us again for another
GM.
fantastic ride on the GM slide. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Eastern. Please like, subscribe to the show. Check out the Discord if you haven't yet. It's in the description, along with our burn sponsors. Thank you to them very much. And grab yourself a GM bot NFT if you have not already, because there's going to be exclusive holder content coming in January. So strap in. Bye-bye.